I've come out with the dogs walking. I haven't really had an exciting few days. I've just been working really, and work, ponios, shopping, cook the tea, do some housework, vegetate on the sofa. Not very exciting, but I've brought the dogs out in the woods, and thought I'd enjoy half an hour with them before I do the cook, tea, vegetate portion of the day. Hope everyone's alright. I know there's been quite a lot of devastation in Haiti and Florida, and a lot of deaths across the islands, which is really very sad. I've got friends living in Florida. Luckily they're on the right side of Florida, so I hope everyone's okay, and just wishing you guys a happy Saturday. Happy Sunday everyone. So I've just finished work and I'm down at the yard feeding the horses, and it's really nice weather today, as you can see. Just gonna give you a look around. Here's this Mr. Freddy there. Anyway, yeah, it's really nice weather. Look, and there's Shani in the background, being all beautiful as usual. So yeah, it's lovely weather. It's a little bit chilly, but not chilly. It's quite nice to be down here with the horses. They've just had their dinner. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. I haven't really got anything to report today because I've literally been working. I haven't had a chance to do anything interesting really, other than come and feed the horses, so not very exciting. And other guys are there, look. They just had their dinner, so they're off to eat grass. And Shani's having a little drink. So yeah, my little spirits down here. Yeah, so I hope everybody else is having nice weather. We're supposed to have this lovely weather all week apparently. It would be nice if we do. So yeah, anyway, there's Fred. Hello Fred. And then Spirit's just there, my little man. He's looking to see what my sister's doing, because my sister's down there feeding her horses. And yeah, and then we've got Shannon over there in the background. So anyway, having a nice time, and debating the day that I need to start my diet, because I have been putting it off, and every time I make a decision I get to the day and I'm like, no, I'm not doing it today, I'm not in the mood or whatever. And I think the trouble is that I can keep doing this and I'm never going to be in the mood for it really. Being an emotional eater and a compulsive eater, it's very difficult to stick to anything, with commitment when you're having a really rough time, which obviously I am at the moment. But I decided yesterday that today was going to be the day. I was just making myself a cup of tea and my breakfast, which I always do, and I was actually trying to talk myself out of it again. Oh, it's too much hassle, blah blah blah, do it every time. And I thought, no, I'm going to get it on film that I'm going to do it. So one of the things I need to do is weigh myself. So I'm going to take you with me, because if I weigh myself today with myself holding my phone, then I'll get an accurate weight loss next week, so you can actually see my true weight loss. So I'm going to take you with me to weigh myself. Come with me. It's really dark. It's like it's only just getting light, so a bit dark out here. Let's turn our light on. Oh, hey, right. So yeah, so this is going to be my first weigh in, and I'm going to turn you round so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, My little light came on. So these are my scales. They're Weight Watchers ones, funny enough. These are the most accurate scales I've ever had. So I'm just going to turn it on. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. There we go. So that's 17.9 1/4. So there you go. I've basically put on all the weight that I'd lost because basically I've always struggled with my weight, but the highest I've ever been was 19 stone, and that was when I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. So that was like, I was huge. I've got a picture of me like I'm out here. I'll try and get you all these photographs so you can see what I'm talking about, and insert them if I can here somewhere. And basically I lost loads of weight and I looked amazing. I did, and again I'll try and insert a picture here. Just slowly but surely I kept putting the weight on, and then I'd lose it, and then I put it on, and then I was just like determined that I was going to lose it because I really wanted to ride my pony when he was ready. And so I lost like 5 stone. I did really well. I was doing really well. I was riding him and everything. It was fantastic. I was actually, think I got down to 13 something. I have to check because I actually have got a log of all my weight losses, and I'll insert what I got down to here. And basically it was like 6 months before my operation. They put me on so many tablets. I was on so many hormone tablets, and I literally just piled on the weight without even trying, and I kept trying to diet and nothing would happen. And it was like I was literally starving myself and nothing would happen. And you know, my doctor said it's the tablets that you're on, you know, they're known for putting weight on and stuff. And I was like, great. So by the time I had my operation, I'd gone up to 16 stone 3. And I've obviously put on 1 stone and 6 pounds in the 18 months since my operation, but that is all down to me. That's my compulsive eating, my emotional eating, because I just felt so shit about life, and in general I've just been overeating and eating loads of shit, and that's just what happens. It's a bit of a reality check this weekend when I was putting all my clothes away, and half of them don't even fit me anymore. And I've only got like 3 pairs of jeans that I can actually get into, and I just really feel unwell. My stomach hurts all the time, and this is like how I got before when my compulsive eating was bad. And you know, I just eat and eat and eat, and then my stomach just doesn't cope because it just doesn't like eating all the shit basically. So I'm not going to follow Slimming World to a T, which is what I did before. I'm going to follow it and tweak it because I know how to lose weight, and I can follow the principles of Slimming World, but I have to keep my carbohydrates down because I don't metabolize them very well. And also I tend to tweak my breakfast and have what I really want to have rather than what they want, because they want you to have like loads of fibre and stuff. Because to be honest, I have a lot of fibre in my diet with fresh vegetables and fruit anyway, so I'm not so concerned about that. We'll see how I go, and hopefully by putting it on film it'll hold me accountable a bit, because I was trying to talk myself out of it again this morning. So yeah, hopefully this will hold me accountable and it'll make me stick to it. So I'm just having a normal breakfast this morning, which I always have. I've reduced my portion. I'm having my Cocoa Pops because I love them, but I've reduced the portion right down. I always have skimmed milk anyway, and I have a cup of tea with 2 sugars, and that's the only cup of tea I have all day anyway. So yeah, 2 sugars isn't going to kill my sin intake at all. And then we'll see what I have later. I'll have to have a think about it. Probably have some salad and fish or something, because I really fancy fish today. And then yeah, just hopefully be able to follow my progress a bit. I'm not going to be obsessive about it, hopefully, because sometimes when I get really focused I get quite obsessed about it all, but we'll see. And hopefully you'll see this face and get thinner. Alright, I hope everybody's having a great Monday, because it's Monday today. I hope you're having a great Monday. I feel really rough today. hence the face. It's just not, I've got loads of pain in my knee again, which is setting off my hip. It's great, so I didn't sleep very well because I was very uncomfortable all night. But I'm hoping you're all having a great day, or start to the day, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Bye. There's actually been ice on my car this morning. Melted now, but the car in front of me's got loads of flipping ice on it. So, been to the local butcher's today. Got myself a big haul. So, they were doing 3 kilograms of extra lean mince for £10, which was a bargain. British beef as well. And then I got a large tray of chicken breasts, which I put down into portions because I use these for all sorts of things. So I've put them into portions because there's only 3 of us in the house that eat meat. So I've got like 3 breasts in each one. And then I got 2 very large, humongous rump steaks. They were absolutely huge. And so I got 2 of those, and I've chopped them up ready for like curries and stroganoff and things like that. And then also they had these lovely pork loins. I've cut most of the fat off, and I've obviously, because again there's only 3 of us in the house, so again I've got them into portion sizes. So I got pork, beef, chicken and beef mince. This will last ages because I won't use this stuff like in 1 week or anything, but it was such a bargain for extra lean. And it's steak mince as well. So yeah, so all this came to £39, which I thought was really good because this was £10 and this was £10. Most expensive thing was the rump steak, because I do like rump steak in like my stroganoffs and my beef curries. And then the pork loins were £6. So yeah, I think that was quite a good bargain. I was going to get bacon, but their back bacon wasn't actually as lean as I hoped it would be, so I didn't get any. But this will last us quite well, and it's all been labelled up and the date put on. I've checked that all of it can be frozen, all of it can be, and so it's all going to go in the freezer. So it's a nice little meat haul. So I just had one of those really horrible doctor's appointments where you wish you hadn't bothered going, really. Came out there absolutely bloody tamping. I've had one doctor like this before in the past, and I ended up complaining about them to the practice manager. Basically I went in there because, as you know, I've been experiencing a lot of issues with my knee, and this is throwing my hip out and causing lots of further pain, you know, and obviously I have a lot of other issues, and I appreciate this doctor has never met me before and they don't know my history. However, he made some real stupid comments that just really pissed me off. Basically, he sort of talked about my weight being an issue for my knee, which I already know, and that's one of the reasons why I've gone on a diet. But then he made some really stupid comments about the fact that because my thyroid levels are normal, I should have no issues losing weight. And obviously, he clearly hasn't got a frigging clue about thyroid issues, because I know that I can have normal levels and I can still have an unhealthy metabolism. And also I've got a severe vitamin D deficiency, which he said wouldn't make any difference, yet listed in the main symptoms is weight gain. And I said to him, I'm sorry, but you really don't know what you're talking about. I've been around this circus before. Basically, I know that just because my levels are normal doesn't mean my metabolism is normal, and I have had to cut right back on carbs to even lose weight. And he said, well, yes, because they're full of calories. And I was like, no, you don't seem to understand. I have to actually not have carbs in order to lose weight because I don't metabolize them. It's got nothing to do with them having calories. So I understand perfectly well that what goes in, you know, has to be burned in some way. I understand all about that. I'm not fucking stupid. I've seen a dietitian. I've been on Slimming World. I successfully lost weight many times with absolutely no issues. But recently, since I've had a vitamin D deficiency issues, I've struggled really a lot to lose weight. And the only way I can do it is literally cutting out those heavy carbs like potatoes, rice, pasta and bread. reducing them down makes no difference. I end up losing like £0.5 a week, and it's absolutely bloody ridiculous. So I have to cut them out. I sort of try and cut them out like 80% of the time, because that's the only way I can lose weight. And he was just going on and on about it, and I said, look, you know, I'm going to forgive you because you don't know my history. I said, but I've already been on this merry-go-round. I know all about what I'm supposed to do and how to lose weight, and I am actually on a diet and I'm trying to lose weight. I'm addressing it. I understand that it's not going to help my knee. You know, he said that he thinks my knee is arthritic, and I've got to have an x-ray because he thinks that that's what's causing the pain. There is a lot of swelling in my leg. There's no fluid on my knee, luckily, so that's quite good. But he just made such stupid comments, you know, and it was quite patronising. And I came out there feeling mad and then really upset, because I've been through this before with doctors who just don't know and don't understand. That's why, you know, that's why I went to see a dietitian, so I could understand why I was struggling to lose weight. And that's why I went on Slimming World, and that's why I paid to see a personal trainer and all those things. And you know, and if you go onto the British Thyroid UK website, they'll tell you that just because your levels are normal doesn't mean your metabolism's healthy. And I know he's a young doctor, but at the same time, you know, his knowledge should be pretty fresh in his head, really. And even though he's not an endocrinologist, he should at least know the basics of that. So I came out of there feeling really fucked off, pissed off, angry. I felt really tearful in the car. And I ended up ranting to the lady in the chemist, who I know quite well because I go in there a lot, and I'm a regular, you know, I have lots of tablets and stuff, and I'm a regular. So she was like, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. He obviously doesn't understand. And I've had a doctor like that before, who basically said, when I've been overweight before, when I was at my heaviest probably, he was saying that it was because I didn't have a healthy lifestyle. And I was trying to say to him, but I'm not being funny, but I go to aqua aerobics once a week, I'm learning to jive, and I'm training for the Race for Life, and I'm on a diet, so how can I be not have a healthy lifestyle? And I was huge. I was like 19.5 stone or something, and he basically completely poo-pooed it and was like, no, it's because you're eating shit and you're not looking after yourself. And then it turned out that I had hypothyroidism. And actually, I'll show you a picture, because basically I'll show you a picture here. This is what I look like at 19.5 stone, and then I'll put a picture in afterwards that shows me 6 months after treatment. And that doctor really upset me, and I actually went back to that doctor when I'd lost my weight with a photograph of what it looks like at 19.5 stone, and I said to him, you said that it was because I had an unhealthy lifestyle, blah blah blah. I said, actually I had hypothyroidism, and you didn't even check that. You didn't even check to see if there was a medical reason why I was putting on so much weight. And this doctor just came across as cocky and arrogant, and in the same kind of way as this other doctor, and I think maybe he needs to learn a bloody lesson. I'm so angry, pissed off, but the upshot is I've got to have my knee x-rayed to find out if it is arthritis or not. And he suggested contacting my physio again, who's not going to do anything, because she won't do anything at the moment until I've had my surgery. So she's already said that. So just got to suffer then, being friggin' agony all the time, because I'm in constant pain all the fucking time at the moment, and I've just absolutely had enough of it. Sorry guys, I just had to have a rant. It's been one of them days. Anyway, I hope you're having a better Wednesday than me. Cheerio for now.